Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This will be part 2 on the Marine ECM coming from New York. John, I spoke to him. He approved the repairs and I let him know that I have all parts in stock and what the process would be with the computer repair. And he approved everything, so it's now done. All right, so I have it connected. I actually flip it so you guys will be able to see, and him himself, the stickers on the computer. This is, again, is a Motorola ECM0501 from 2006. And as you see, well, a little hard to see from there, but it's a 350 MAG Bravo freshwater coolant. Just a short thing. If you're here, thank you so much for visiting the channel. And don't forget to subscribe. That really helps my small business and my channel to be promoted more. So if you really like what I do, that really will be much appreciated. Thank you so much. All right, so also, if you're here, I can just again short commercial. Oh, here I have this. So let me just show you the website. So if you have any computers, marine or automotive instrument cluster that you need to send to repair, I'm going to put my name of the website in the title of this video so you can copy and paste it from there. And where you're here on my website, you can click on that white box in there. That will download a Word document for you to fill name, address, and everything. All those parts for you to fill are there. If you want to send me an email, you use the black box that says here, click here to email us, and the rest of the information that you can just see in there. Again, just a short commercial. All right, I have the diagnostics from Diacom Rinda for these computers. So I'm going to actually get you here. Sorry about that. My throat always gets a little dry close to lunch. All right, so I have the meter, so we will see when the computer gets on. If you have not seen the first part, I'm going to put the link on the description. This computer, his concern is a crank no start after he, by mistake, plugged something wrong on the harnesses. And since then, it has not started. So I did the diagnosis, and yes, I was able to note or find out that 5-volt circuit was damaged. Computer logic, microprocessor, and the rest was good. So I recommend him to perform a full refresh because it's a 20-year-old computer. So all the components are at the end of the lifespan. So this is the perfect timing. It's already here. It's already open. So let's complete it. Like that, he's going to have a good computer for a very long time and enjoy his boat for a very long time. So he approved the repairs. All right, so I have Diacom Diagnostics, the multimeter, which is connected to the 5-volt reference and the sensor ground, and the oscilloscope is connected to the COM bus. This computer has two ways of communication. One is in a COM bus for the smart gauges or the original software to diagnose these vessels. In this case, I'm using Diacom that communicates in a different protocol, and it's a completely different transceiver. So we will be checking both, because if I can connect the Diacom, that means it's working, and we will see the COM bus. So also, when I turn this on, you will see the fuel pump coming on in here. This is for the relay, so let's power it up. You can see it will prime, so that is completely normal, and that was working, so that is okay. The good thing, immediately we see we got the 5-volt reference, so that is working good. And we're going to run the computer. All right, so we have it running right now in idle. It's not updating. Let me just make sure that we are getting an update on the software, because showing 0 RPM. Oh, I'm not connected. That's not that it's not being updated. It was not connected. I'm going to get a couple of zoom glasses in here so you will be able to see from the distance. Maybe here. I know this should stay on the same screen. So let me just put throttle position, engine speed, minimum pressure. You're not seeing what I'm doing, but I will very shortly put them in your screen. So let me just select 3 fits. Throttle, yeah, that should be good enough. And available power, I'm going to put 4. All right, let me go over to the screen. And let me see. All right, let me just put those. We got that one is the available power. You can see right now. I'm going to select another pit, which is going to be photo position. Let me put that one next to that. One more. So we got engine speed. No, we haven't get the engine speed. So I'm going to put the engine speed in here. And one more for the manifold pressure. Let me just select it down. Manifold pressure. Those are, the rest you will be able to see if you want from the tab. But we have the most important signals in there. So we can see the engine running. All is in normal condition. I'm going to change a little bit of the time on the oscilloscope so you can see the CAN bus signal better. And I'm going to set up a trigger on my oscilloscope. And that signal will stop from walking with the trigger. And you will see a better and a cleaner signal on your screen. All right, so everything is good. So it's working really, really nice. I'm going to increase the RPM. So let's go up to, I don't know, maybe 4,000 RPMs, right? We want to make sure, the test that I'm doing, 3,500 is fine. So I'm going to change the throttle position accordingly, around 35% or so. And I'm going to change the map manifold pressure. That's going to change the injectors. This setup doesn't show the pulse width of the injectors in the diagnostics. Not sure why. Oh, that's the wrong button. Right here. So I'm going around 9% or so, 9 psi of manifold pressure just to increase the injection and make sure that we stay on the same. We can see that we have 100% power. Everything is looking good. All right, everything seems to be normal. I don't think that's even runtime, which is very lame from Mercruiser software on Diacom, because the original has a lot more than what you can see here, which is like MEP4s. You have like, I don't know, 500 pits. So the computer has the chance, because when you go over to fault codes, you can see more, especially like, like a starboard and port temperatures and throttle opening and some other things that you cannot really see in here. But for my test, this is good enough. I can see the injection time. I can see everything on my simulator, but on the boat, you will really want to see all of that too, right? One second, guys. Just looking at the iPad to make sure we're both looking at the same thing. All right, so let me bring it down to idle, which is normal 650. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to bring now around, this is a 5.7, so around 6 psi in idle. That's what you want to have, or what I normally put in here. And then bring the throttle in between 7 to 10%. All right, we got the same 100% power. Everything is looking good. So to not hold you on a very long video just testing a computer, I'm going to keep this computer probably running for a whole hour. If I see something else that needs to be brought to your attention, I will. And otherwise, I will just close the video here. So thank you so much for visiting the channel. John, thank you so much for trusting my Salazar Diagnostics. Again, if you have any automotive, marine, instrument cluster, or computer, I'm your best person, best company to send it for repairs. See you next time. Bye-bye.